Well, hello, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Coffee with Steven. Once again, Sandy and I are here at the Venetian in Las Vegas. Actually, I'm broadcasting from our hotel room right now. It is SHOT Show again. And next week's blog, not this week's blog, but next week's blog will be about all the developments that we've discovered at SHOT Show and all the things that we did. I've got a couple of different podcasts and some attorney panels that are set up for this week, so we're looking forward to that. But this week's blog is different. This week's blog is something that I never really thought that I would be motivated to even write about in the first place. I have never been a car guy. I mean, I've been a car guy to the extent that I can obviously look at an automobile and say that's attractive or that's inspiring or something like that. But when you look at guys, and it tends to be guys, although I'm sure that there are females that are also just as interested in automobiles as certain men. But when you see them sitting around and talking about model years and, gaskets and bearings and things like that, I've never been that guy. Well, I am now. The F-150 that I have been driving for several years finally gave up the ghost. And this was actually, I think, the fourth F-150 truck that I had owned consecutively. Now being 56 years old and having the kids out of the house, I am ripe for a midlife crisis. And I figured this was a perfect opportunity to explore that midlife crisis type thing by getting a sports car. And when the truck was getting ready to go, I told Sandy, I think I'd like to get a manual transmission sports car with as a convertible. And Sandy was all in. She was absolutely thrilled. So we began our search and we ultimately settled on a 2025 Porsche Boxster S, a convertible obviously, in manual transmission. Her name is Greta and she is magnificent. You can read all about it in the blog and sort of the spiritual development that has taken place as Greta has come into our lives. In any event, I hope you do enjoy the blog. As always, train constantly, train consistently, train repetitively, and train with purpose. Above all else, stay safe.